I'm so glad that you came into my life, buddy. I really am. I can't imagine a life without you. I can't imagine the adventures we would have missed out on if we hadn't met. You and Carly are forever family to me, and I'm looking forward to all things that life has in store for you both, and also looking forward to being part of it with you guys. Cheers.
Carly, you're my best friend, my heart, and I don't know what I would do without you. I look up to you more than you know, and I'm so proud to call you my sister. Thank you for always being there for me when I needed you, for teaching me to step out of my comfort zone, to never settle. I am so happy you found your person. You both have been perfect for each other from the start, and I can't wait to see where this adventure will take you. And I'm happy to tag along.
The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. A person you can't imagine spending your life without. In the chaos that is life, you two have found each other. And life has been much of that lately, chaotic. Besides the pandemic postponing your wedding plans, it has been a difficult and trying few years filled with loss and sorrow. Ed, the loss of both your parents and your grandparents in such a short amount of time is something one struggles to grasp. Your parents were taken from us much too soon, and the whole family certainly mourns their absence. I find solace in the fact that through tragedy sprouts the seeds of hope and growth. I'm happy to know that you upheld the promise to them not to get married on the Saturday. Or as we call it, the Sabbath. Edith and Danielle would have been truly proud to see you both up here today. And I know I speak for everyone present when I say We are all very proud of you. Today, we celebrate life and love. The love that was cultivated in your youth is now sown in maturity. The foundation was cast long ago, and on this day you make your vows to build something that will last forever. What began as butterflies in the stomach, as innocence, adoration, and friendship, evolved into purchasing a home to call your own, an adopted dog to love and to hold, and a wedding in paradise surrounded by family and friends.
Carly, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. From the first day at the bus stop, I knew you were special. I had a new friend to hang out with besides the weird kid Sean. You quickly became my favorite person, my adventure buddy, jumping over the creek, sneaking out of the golf course to find golf balls, venturing too far from home, being left home alone for hours on end, you getting drunk off my dad's liquor chocolates. I was so happy to save up all my money for that opal necklace. I didn't even know what birthstones were until then. You were not only my first glimpse at love, but also heartbreak, since you dumped my ass the next day. I totally understand though. I was still that weird foreign kid. It took me years to become the amazing catch I am now, but I bet you won't leave me that easily this time around. We lost touch for 20 years, but we seem to have picked up right where we left off. We both needed time to grow, become the people we are today. I'm thankful every day for the Facebook message I got the day before Astrid and Dino's wedding. Hey, are you in Chicago? Do you want to get a drink? After all those years, I finally got to touch your boobs. The look of joy on my parents' face when they saw you again was amazing. My dad asking you if you still had the scar on your knee. I told you I loved you way too early, but at that point I knew what I wanted. Convinced you to move to New Jersey, and you took that chance. A year of long distance, a 13-hour U-Haul drive with no radio, we put our relationship through its paces as fast as we could. In the last 6 years, we've gone through the ringer. I'm not sure how I would have handled things without you by my side, but I'm sure happy you were there.
Ed. Never in my wildest dreams would I've ever thought 6 years ago we would end up together. But here we are, having a wedding thing. It was you who set the standard of what love should look like for me at 10 years old. I didn't even realize that a romantic gesture in 4th grade planted a seed that would lead me back to you. But after we reunited, it all made perfect sense because I never stopped thinking about you. I thought of you every time I walked along a creek or river because of all the adventures we went on. I thought of you every time someone asked about the scar on my knee, the one that I got jumping over your balcony after school. I thought of you in the smallest moments, like making Nutella, fluff, and pudding treats, going to Taco Bell, watching Animaniacs, and listening to No Doubt. Let's do a quick list. Roller skating rings, Kinder eggs, Legos, good climbing trees, bike riding, opal necklaces, and basically anything 90s related. I missed you. I realized that I wanted the nice guy who would go the extra mile for me. The kind of person that saves their allowance to buy a necklace, that takes the risk of being fully vulnerable and confesses their love in the most authentic way. I'm sorry for that doing the necklace thing didn't really work out for you. And I'm sure I scarred you for life by rejecting you. But stalking you relentlessly on the internet showed adult me that 1, you love attention, and 2, I needed you. You made me smile. I saw that you are a person who I could adventure with, be silly, someone with whom I can be considered an equal. Someone who is empathetic and oddly hilarious. He's not always funny though. I am so happy that our almost one night stand turned into this. I am elated that we are here in front of everyone. That means the world to us, sharing this moment. You are, and forever will be, my favorite person, my best friend, my life partner. We will never be perfect. We will inevitably have life challenges, but we will be in it together. I promise to be your rock when things get shitty. I said shitty. I promise to always work on being a better person and partner for you. I promise that I will listen when you need to vent and give you a giant hug when you are feeling down, especially when you are missing your parents. I promise to kiss you goodbye in the mornings before I take Beans for her walk and send you a happy noon text at lunch. I promise that I will always appreciate the life that we have built together, even on my bad days. I promise to get weird with you and love you more than 14. But most of all, I promise to love you almost as much as I love Sabina. But in all seriousness, I am so incredibly in love with you. And I am so incredibly lucky that you love me too. So thank you for loving me and marrying me twice.
From the first day at that bus stop, knew you were special. I had a new friend to hang out with besides the weird kid Sean down the street. You quickly became my favorite person, my adventure buddy, jumping over the creek, sneaking onto the golf course to find golf balls, venturing way too far from home, being left home alone for hours with no supervision, you getting drunk off my dad's weird liquor chocolates that he had. I was so happy to save up all my money for that opal necklace. I didn't even know what birthstones were until then. You were not only my first glimpse at love, but also my first glimpse at heartbreak, since you dumped me the next day. I totally understand though. I was still that weird foreign kid. It took years for me to become the amazing catch that I am right now, so. But I bet you're not gonna leave me that easy this time around. We lost touch for 20 years, but we seem to have picked up right where we left off. We both needed to grow and become the people we are today. I'm thankful every day for that Facebook message I got from you the day before Astrid and Dino's wedding. Hey, are you in Chicago? Do you want to get a drink? After all those years, I finally got to touch your boobs. The look of joy on my parents' faces when they saw you and my dad asked if you still had that scar on your knee. I told you I loved you way too early, but at that point I knew what I wanted. I convinced you to move to New Jersey, even though you said you would never. You took the chance, a year-long distance, a 13-hour U-Haul drive with no radio. We really put that relationship through its test. In the last 6 years, we've gone through the ringer. I'm not sure how I would have handled things without you by my side, but I'm sure happy you're here. You were there. You were my amazing support system to my mom and me. You gave me daily reminders that I wasn't going through it alone. You've helped me build this amazing life. You pushed me to be a better person. You call me on my bullshit. You're the person I've always pictured myself with. Someone strong, funny, smart, and most importantly, sexy as hell. If a fight ever breaks out, I know you'll handle my light work. In the words of Stephen Strange, I love you in every universe.
Carly, do you take Ed to be your lawfully lawfully wedded husband, to be your Mr. Fix-It and your handsome devil, even though he is an organized mess who constantly thinks about food.
I do.
Do you take Ed to have and to hold, to love and to cherish, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, from this day forward till death do you part?
I guess.
Ed, do you take Carly to be your lawfully wedded wife, to be your partner in crime and your better half, even though she doesn't use a dishwasher and has a dubious definition of cleaning?
Sure.
Do you take Carly to have and to hold, to love and to cherish, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, from this day forward till death do you part?
I do.
I, Carly,
Take this ring
take this ring
to symbolize my commitment to you
to symbolize my commitment to you
and my love for you.
and my love for you.
A love that will never fade,
A love that will never fade.
a love that will never end,
A love that will never end.
as long as I live.
As long as I live.
I, Ed,
Take this ring
take this ring
to symbolize my commitment to you
to symbolize my commitment to you
and my love for you.
and my love for you.
A love that will never fade,
A love that will never fade.
a love that will never end,
A love that will never end.
from this day forward as long as I live.
From this day forward, as long as I live.
By the power vested in me by you two lovebirds, I now officially pronounce you husband and wife. You may now make out in front of everyone.